the sights and the sounds of what you think could be your average coffee shop.
Which is great.
But look again and you'll notice it has the perfect theme. A feline-themed cafe that houses a little more than your caffeine fix. 9 Lives Cat Cafe opened in February, and the idea has got some people talking.
Some people are familiar with the concept of cat cafes, and so they're just like, oh yes, Indy has one now. But for those who don't know, a lot of them seem to think it's a really great idea, and they love like what we're doing for the cats.
Partnered with the local Humane Society, they are housing these felines of all ages alongside with some Java.
I was like, this is perfect. I've always loved cats my whole life, and I really liked coffee too, and I was a barista for like 5 years, so it just made sense to like do that. They started popping up around the US, and we're like, this sounds like a really great thing to bring to Indy.
Working here sounds like a dream job. Here's what their job entails.
Baristas are the people who make the coffee and ring people up. The cat wranglers are the ones who make sure that everybody's playing nice in the cat side.
A lot of people will come in and they'll ask me how they sign up to volunteer, and I let them know you really just applied to work here instead.
Jasmine is one of the few employees that gets to take care of the cats and also the customers too.
To meet the health code, we had to divide the space into 2 parts, and so we had the cats over on one side and then coffee over on this side.
The divider is a specific rule that's in place here in America for health code reasons, but where the cafes all started, the rules are a little lax.
Yeah, the ones in Asia seem to just be okay with having cats crawling everywhere, all over the tables and the counters, and there's no separation, but that doesn't really fly here in the United States.
The Humane Society partnered with 9 Lives not only to provide for the felines, but also to equip the employees with the know-how on what to do for the cats.
They basically trained us like we were a volunteer for the Humane Society. They didn't treat us as like a separate entity from the Humane Society, so we're like kind of an employee for them. So we got the basic training that anyone else would get. We all own cats, so we kind of know how to do most of it, but it was mostly more of like the medical part that we had to figure out.
I think the cats enjoy the living room vibe of the space, and it's probably a lot more comfortable for them than like a shelter, and it's a lot more quiet generally too.
Adopters get to see how adoptees act in a comfortable setting, which is vastly different from seeing them in cages.
Within the first week of us being open, 8 cats have gone to their new homes, and there are several more with applications in and that are starting the adoption process. So that's something we're really excited about, and we hope it keeps up in the future.
With the hopeful outlook of the future for these cats, everyone at 9 Lives encourages you, even if you're not into cats, to stop in.
I know people who are dog people, but I think just like coming in here, how could you not love this?
Yeah. How could you not love cats? So I think even some people who are kind of iffy about it come in and they're just like, okay, I have to go onto that cat side and check out the cats, because how can you resist?
And if you want to hang out with some cool cats and drink a cup of joe, just come down to 9 Lives Cat Cafe in Indy. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Adam Dunn.